I will be attending California State University Stanislaus in the fall of 2012 as a nursing major. I'm going to be a nursing major because I want to be able to be a registered nurse upon graduation. This major is highly impacted, but I believe it to be worth the wait and the extra money because helping people is what I'm passionate about. In Chapter 6, Marshall states, in today's job market, what you know determines what you earn. I believe this to be true because with specialized knowledge, you have a better chance at a job that is in demand. If anyone could do the job, then there would not be any need to pay more. I will also be working to receive a minor in sign language. I feel that sign language will set me apart from other applicants and would allow me to succeed in my career field. I think that in the medical field, this would be an asset because it truly is another language, and people who cannot speak or hear tend to show up to receive care. I'm passionate about sign language because I want to be able to communicate more efficiently with those who are deaf and or mute. I plan to get involved and join a sorority. I feel that joining a sorority will allow me to get to know people at a faster rate. I also feel that it will be easier to get to know people who have common goals. I feel that meeting new people is a big part of the college experience. My grandpa's in his 60s and he still talks to the people he went to Cal Poly with. I will live off campus each year. For my freshman year, I plan to stay at home and save money so that I will feel financially comfortable on my own the following school year. I then plan to spend the duration of my college time living off campus in an apartment with my best friend. I feel that living off campus will save a lot of money all around. I'm excited to live on my own. I feel that it is a major step out of childhood and into the real world. I plan to work as many hours as my schedule will allow. It is important to me to have as little debt coming out of college as possible. And even more important than that is the ability to go have fun without relying on my parents to fund my trips. After I graduate from Stanislaus State, I plan on working in Children's Hospital as a registered nurse. I plan to go further with my education while working here to ultimately become an oncology nurse. An oncology nurse is a nurse who specializes in cancer. In order to be an oncology nurse, I have to get my master's in nursing. I then have to get my certification in pediatric oncology nursing. I have what it takes to be an oncology nurse because I have the passion to help people at their lowest moments when they need me the most. I have the drive to continue on with my education in order to achieve this career goal. I will love going to my job every day knowing that I'm doing all I can to make a difference in their life. I feel that a career is something I look forward to doing, especially since I will be spending a good majority of my time doing it. Yes, I think that this job will be mentally challenging at times, but someone needs to do this job. I have the strength to be able to do this job on a day-to-day basis. I have had many opportunities to help children who have been hurt, and I love that I know that I help them get better and move on with their lives. I think that there needs to be happiness in the field because so often people focus on the negatives of cancer. For example, you have a 40% chance of dying instead of turning it around and saying, I want to be able to connect and work with patients and their families who have hearing or speech problems. By using my knowledge of sign language, I feel that sign language in this career and even in the children's hospital is important because there will be all kinds of patients and families who are needing to know what's going on. I think so often people are pushed into using more languages or languages that are not common.
I don't know where I'd be without you here with me.
I plan to spend a lot of time building and maintaining relationships with my family and friends. Friends are really important to me and eventually adapt to becoming my family. It is important to me to have people in my life I can count on. I also want to be able to be there for those who I'm close to.
You stand by me and you believe in me.
I plan to travel and see the world in my life.
Like nobody ever had.
My ancestors
when my
So
world
I would
goes
like to see
crazy.
where my family originated.
You're right
I would
there to
like to see
save me.
Stonehenge. I have
You
seen
make me
some
see
photos
how
on
much
YouTube
I
about
have,
Stonehenge, and it never fails to amaze me. I think that
and
it
I
would be
still tremble
amazing in person. I also want
when we
to
touch.
see how different their
Know
lifestyle
the look
backgrounds
in your
are, the parents that
eyes
English are
when
those
we
people
make
who like
love. You're more
I plan to travel to Costa Rica in my
than a
hometown. I've
lover.
grown up with a father who built
There
huge
could never be another.
now I have a love for
Make me feel the way you do.
I have heard so many things about how beautiful the waterfalls are in Costa Rica, and I would like to
Just get
experience them.
closer.
I've never seen a natural
I
waterfall,
fall in love
and
all
traveling to Costa
over.
Rica would allow me to see so many.
Every time I
I
look
would
at
also like to
you,
raft in all kinds of different water in Costa Rica, like the white
I don't know where I'd be
I plan to have a
without
cozy
you
wedding
here
outdoors one
with
day.
me.
I would really like to get married when all the trees are in
You
bloom.
makes
There will
perfect
just be a
sense.
simple wedding design and nothing too elaborate.
Best
I would like a nice wedding arch with simple white flowers all over it. Ultimately, we would have a simple wedding setup proceeding where our families are intermixed. I would like to have a reception with my family. I am not into a wedding, but I don't think that
There could never be another.
the small little details don't
Make me
matter.
feel the way
I like
you
the idea
do.
of marriage and nice celebrating the household with the people who we care
Just
about
get
most.
closer.
Ultimately, my husband and his family
I
would
fall in
have
love all
a big
over.
expensive wedding. I wouldn't have a
Every time I look at you,
I would like a long, white, strapless dress.
I don't
I would
know
love for
where
my
I'd
husband to wear a
be
nice black tie.
without
I
you
feel this
here
is a
with
prime time to start a family and put down my roots. In chapter 12 of The Teenager's Guide to the Real World, Marshall states that you are declaring to some extent your adulthood, your independence from the start of your household. This is true in my eyes. It's a huge step forward. I want to have two boys. I want boys because I know how hard it was for my parents to raise my sister. I also watched them raise my brother, and he has been so much easier than my sister and I. I am also good at a lot of guy things. I can help them with sports, and I love to fish. I want my kids to experience things. I want them to be able to travel and eventually go off to school. I want kids because I've always wanted family. I want to be able to see my children grow, whether I have a boy or a girl. I would love to have a girl too. I would be there for her too. I just would prefer a boy. I want to be there for my boys, go to their games, musical events, etc. I will accept my boys if they like to do things that are not always considered things that guys do, because I understand what it's like to have people think that you should not do something because it isn't gender appropriate.